Girl, I've been waiting for you to call. What happened today on Beyond the Gates? Well, first of all, Eva went down to the hospital to talk to her dad about her mama because she's sick and tired of her mama with all the shenanigans, especially where her and Isaiah are concerned. He took her on in the office to talk about it because he could see this was going to take a while. Now, while they was trying to put that fire out, Leslie was over there starting another one, starting up some stuff with Derek, talking to him like he was the hired help, even though he is. She ain't got to talk to him like that, and he told her so. Because anyway, even though she paid his paycheck, he only answered to Eva. Because he don't fool with Leslie like that. Now, little Miss Leslie 2.0 Cat is over here in Iz's face trying to tell him about his own girlfriend. Girl, if you don't get somewhere and sit down, and Iz all but told her the same thing. He was like, listen, you ain't about to tell me nothing about Eva when you don't even know her, you don't even like her, you got a vendetta against her, and you just a person who like to hold a grudge. So please move around, ma'am, please. So Kat was all, well, don't say I ain't try to warn you because I done told you that you going to learn the hard way about Eva and her mama. He was like, well, then let me learn then, okay? Because I like me some Eva. And anyway, why you so pressed about what I'm doing and who I'm doing it with, Catherine? Now, let me tell you something. Danny Andre was in some scenes today, but it wasn't really about nothing, except she was complaining to him about Leslie stealing all the dates for the wedding, and he told her he was going to be going out of town for a photo shoot. Whatever. Oh, and he also want to have that dinner with Shanice and Ted. And she said, okay, because I love you, and I want you to be happy too. And sidebar, do Danny and Andre ever do anything besides pitch and woo? Child. Now let's get into just some of the drama that happened down to the hospital today. First of all, Shanice's auntie, Dr. Monica, came back looking fabulous in royal blue and flirting with Dr. Rollins, honey. Paging Dr. Nicole. Girl, you better come get your man. Well, one of your men. Because Dr. Monica stepped off that elevator looking lovely and loving everything she sees around there, especially that Dr. Rollins. Uh-oh. Now, she took Shanice to work to do a temperature check on a couple of things. Number one, why you not bringing Ted around the family, girl? Are you scared that things ain't going to work out and you don't want nobody to have to throw it all up in your face about what had happened was? And also, girl, ain't you a little bit concerned that his ex-wife and everybody else work up in here? It's a bit messy. And that woman with that other baby? Girl, I don't know if this is what you want to do. And Shanice says she ain't worried about nobody, especially not Leslie. She told her, but baby, who you need to be worried about is that doggone Nicole. Because Nicole may be a dog with a bone to pick, girl. And I'm just scared that it's going to be you who loses in the end. And I don't want that for you, niece. Now, before they part ways, Kat ends up telling Isaiah that she heard that he and Eva are getting married. And he was like, ain't nobody getting married. She was like, what would make this crazy woman, her mama, run around saying that her daughter getting married when she ain't? And he said, I think you already answered your question in your question. Because she crazy. Now, Eva is begging her daddy to please do something about her mama because she really likes Isaiah and she don't want her mama to run this man off. And he said, well, at least the good thing is that he know your mama is who your mama is and he ain't went nowhere. And Eva said, yeah, but that could run thin, daddy. So you got to do something and you got to do something now. And he said, okay, I'll try. But Ted, what you gonna do? Well, Ted didn't have to wait long to see what he could do because Leslie done dropped by the office to tell him to tell Eva to quit her job and come work for him. And he was like, not going to do it. But while we here talking, here's what I want you to do. Leave that girl alone because she like that boy. And besides that, I already know the only reason why you want her to have Isaiah is because you trying to get in a police family to get protection for the foolishness that you do. And you know Leslie had to be quiet because you know he wasn't lying. But before she left, she was trying to throw all that badunkadunk in his face. And he was looking too. Good thing Andre came in there because Leslie might have wore him down. Eva meets back up with Iz, that's Isaiah, and finds out that she's engaged and she didn't even know it. And come to find out your mama been messing up the Dupree's plans. And so they put their heads together and hatch a plan to fix Leslie and keep her off of their backs while the Dupree's get to have their wedding in peace. Now you got to listen to my longer recap from today to get the rest of the story, child. Now, Leah was down to the hospital making all kinds of slight threats to Ashley today trying to get information. And Ashley was like, I'm not going to tell you nothing. She was like, we going to see. Because y'all know that's the impaler, right? Now, let's get to the good part. Baby, Auntie Monica had come back to the hospital with Shanice, and she was getting ready to go speak to Ted, and Leslie had overheard that. And Leslie was like, Harpo, who this woman? And she was like, excuse me, I'm Dr. Monica. And who are you? And she said, Leslie, she said, oh, baby, I know all about you. She said, but let me tell you one thing. You better stay out of my niece's face, because if you don't, you're going to get twice the trouble you looking for. And I was like, ooh, Auntie is everything we need to deal with Leslie, Dana, Sherry, Anna, and Lulu. Because Auntie had that thing on her face and everything. Ooh, I can't wait for tomorrow, child. Nah, don't just come over here and use me and don't do nothing. Scan this code, go over there and subscribe to my page so you can see my daily full recaps of Beyond the Gates.